Hello, welcome to the Battle of Polytopia! Yay! It's been a while since I uploaded, so I thought I'd give you a game. I'm gonna do a domination game. Now I was feeling pretty quirky today, so I picked Cymanti. I didn't want to have to try too hard, so I just went for hard mode. With a lake's normal sized map. We spawned in, and I don't play Cymanti much, so I had no idea how to approach this. So I had to move to the shaman and get some fungi. Once it leveled up, I would take a workshop and train a warrior, and then boost it with the shaman. Ready to then move the warrior there, see a village, move the shaman up there, and see another village. Train another warrior and just get ready to expand a lot more. I noticed in this village that the one with the forests and the boosted warrior on it, that there wasn't enough I could do to level it up. The other one had 2 of the bubbles, so I got the organization tech, took this village, and harvested both of these fruits, and took another workshop. This one I decided to wait for a second, just so I could get some stars, so I could get hunting, and then I could have taken that city, and leveled it up, and taken another workshop. So I took that animal, got the workshop, took this village, and I think I got the fruit and a fungi, yeah. Then I got the workshop, and at this point I realised I was pretty stupid because I'm playing Cymanti wrong, and not really wrong, but I was not playing it the most efficiently, because I still didn't have hexapods, and also I had no actual unit, so anything could have destroyed me by this point. But yeah, I took some of the fruit, got some lovely border growth, and got ready to start making a centipede. That's it, leveled up, I got a workshop, and I saw Vengir terrain here. A workshop, resources. I played pretty fast, but I was really trying to make the video pretty short, because I don't like making long videos, they're pretty annoying to watch. Anyway, I got the centipede. So I moved onto that village, I already took it, boosted that, started training hexapods. Could have made the boost a little bit more efficient. I got climbing there for moving down around there. I don't know why I had the swordsman moving down there, that was a pretty bad move in hindsight. But yeah, I got all the hexapods ready to move around. Got the shaman to boost all 3 of them. The hexapod to move around, just continuing to try and find Vengir. And then I saw him there. I chose not to hit because if they hit back, they would have saw the hexapod. It wouldn't have changed much, but it could have been pretty bad. So I moved some of the boosted warriors around, some of the hexapods around, got a centipede, get ready to boost it. Continue to move these. I forgot about them for a couple turns after, I think. That I just had to go quickly do something, so I had to come back and play the game after that. Maybe a fresh mindset maybe meant I did better moves. Who knows? So I was just getting ready to fight Vengir. Then I noticed a swordsman. It was pretty obvious I would have seen them by now. Because, well, this is Vengir. They have probably a lot of them at some point. Got my ceiling for connections. And, yeah, so I think I was getting ready to go for Dumuxes, but I didn't go for them immediately. Those are 2 fungi. Cool. And a lot of this was just now me trying to fight Vengir. Let's speed some of this up while I voice over it still. Here I just tripled the speed to make the video go by a little bit quicker. I don't want to try and drag this out to be as long as it could be. So this was just me trying to fight Vengir, get a lot of bodies on the centipede, so in case the head went, there was just a lot more to go. And the biggest thing was, I was still wondering what the second tribe in this game was, because there was a second one. I was just trying to figure out ways to siege the city, but then I saw Luxador. That's where the time lapse ends, just so I could get this bit done. And eventually, I think me and Luxador started trying to fight over the siege of the city. Once again, I will speed this part up a little bit. Here I just tripled the speed a little bit again. Because a lot of this was, again, just fighting over this village with Luxador. And also just trying to, actually beat Luxador. Again, I don't want this video to be really long. It kind of just doesn't make sense why I would want it to be that long. And it was also kind of just... The game took about, like, 20 minutes to completely record. And, I don't really want a 20-minute long video, so I'm going to try and speed this up a lot. And I might just voice over a little bit while slowing it down at certain points just so you can understand certain ideas, but also to make sure this video doesn't go over like 50. I'm trying to cut this down to be shorter than 15 minutes, while you can still watch the whole game if you want to slow it down. I'm pretty sure YouTube lets people slow down videos anyway. Here, once again, I just tripled the speed a little bit, because right now it's at 10 minutes free from what I can see while I'm doing the voiceover for this. So I think this is pretty much mission successful. A lot of this was just taking the ruins, fighting Luxador warriors, sieging cities. By this point I thought the game was pretty much over. I had enough hexapods and Dumuxes to, no matter what they had, I could have taken. City wall, I could get the Dumux in, use the poison to get rid of the actual defense bonus, and then just get a centipede down there and win the game pretty quickly. I think overall, this game was one of my more decent ones after not playing the game for ages. I mean, it could have always been better, but it could have also always been worse. But overall, I'm pretty happy with the game. I think I played alright, considering I've never really played Cymanti. I've always tried to not play Cymanti, because it's really annoying to play against, just because of all the explosions and the units that can move pretty much anywhere, because they just ignore all the penalties from mountains and forests and the movement from units. The movement stoppages from units, like you can't move past certain units. Pretty sure some of them just ignore that entirely. But I mean, in this part I was kind of stupid and I forgot that I had that city being sieged. And I kind of just left it. You could see it there, it was burning. Because, well, it was being sieged. But I completely forgot about that for some reason, and then, well, moving around and all that, I forgot it was being sieged. It got taken. I could have quickly just moved some stuff down and taken it. I think the biggest problem was getting the city wall, because I could never seem to get units close enough to actually kill. Oh, no. It was the one that you can't see yet. It didn't have much space to really get units close to it. This was the most worrying part, seeing the giant, because that could have been a problem for my centipedes. But when they just started attacking the head of the centipede, I realised that it wouldn't have been that big of a problem, because I'd just get a second one anyway. And, not to mention, this was a hard AI, so it wasn't that worrying, because the AI makes a lot of mistakes. While these units were moving around their trip to finding the other city and just trying to get attacks on both sides, I decided to ignore moving other units there, because I thought it wouldn't have been worth the effort while I had so many up there already. And the boats, they could have been a problem if they were there a lot earlier and were turned into ships and battleships. But they weren't that big of a problem. But after a while, I saw the city, it had a city wall. My original idea was just try and brute force it with centipedes. I don't know why I wanted so many centipedes in that city, I just did. But either way, I just got ready to start taking the city, and I took it. I took the ruin, got fishing, and with that the game ended. Thank you for watching.